Welcome to Key West. We're going to fly this TBM 850 from Black Square from Key West here up to Orlando Executive. I've been playing around with it, getting it set up. I've got it dialed in, and it's one fabulous plane. I'm sure everybody's seen the tutorials on it, and it's just absolutely one of the hands down best aircraft I've ever flown. We're listening to the radio system here while we're walking around doing our pre-trip. Or I should say pre-flight. I'm a truck driver. But anyway, I slowed my drone cam down just a touch so we can keep things under control now. Anyway, awesome airplane. We're going to take some passengers out of here. And this thing is, oh, slow it down a little more. So, yeah, one thing I want to do is see if we get a proper push back on this thing. Look at that engine. I've yet to get the camera slowed down enough where I can enjoy this. Yeah, look at that dude. Woo.
Frontier 1198 ground, hello. Roman 348, taxi via Foxtrot.
348 via Foxtrot, Frontier 1198, airway.
So I wonder how it gets exhaust. I understand it kind of comes in and turns from the intake down below, and how, oh, there it is. Wow. It's a beautiful airplane. Every inch of it is just immaculate.
Frontier 1198, you'll be ready to roll?
Yeah, we'll be ready.
Right on, Frontier 1198.
I have to confess, on my Brunners software, I had it set wrong. I had linear checked where everything was working in linear, and I was just struggling to trim out straight and level flight on every aircraft. Always just wanted, it was just made things tough. I was totally going the wrong direction with trying to get things fixed. Whew, loud out here. So anyway, after I got this, I got serious about trying to resolve the issue I was having. And what I ended up doing was just unchecking linear in the software where you go in and set the it's I can't remember what it's called, but my memory is getting so bad. Anyway, I unchecked that, so, and then, man, my God, this thing, every aircraft is like brand new. And so that got me on a trek, and so I went and retuned graphics, and I'll talk about that later. But I've got it where I'm pretty happy with it. Let's climb on in. Let's see if we can get in. Yeah, woo!
Hey, ground American 1796, number 2 at 3 West with information.
Look at me.
American 1796, go around
United. Hey, that's my seat up there.
Taxi via Golf and Whiskey Alpha.
Alright, so this, we all know, closes the baggage door, so it won't let me do it.
Arrivals coming in over here, and they're that's not going to work very well. Can you get numbers for the left?
Oh, yeah, we have numbers for the left, just letting you know.
Okay, thanks, Leather.
Right.
Let's see. Okay, so we'll push to close. Bring the steps in first, push to close. Everybody knows how this works, so. Okay. We'll just jump on up there. So let me. There we go.
That's your 504, towers 135.3, have a good one.
That's your 504 as well.
There we are. Okay, get in position here. I'm gonna figure out how to transition better from that. Okay, we're where we need to be. Alright, let's close up the cowlings. Well, we didn't get our baggage door closed. Let's come back here. We'll should got it. Yep.
Good afternoon, United 2031 Heavy, 3 Whiskey with Whiskey, taxi.
Set.
United 2031 Heavy, ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Golf and Whiskey Alpha.
34 left, Golf, Whiskey Alpha, United 2031 Heavy.
Okay. Let's see. Engine covers. Go ahead and close our door. Steps first. Always forget that. A couple of little housekeeping items to do here.
American 1796. Alright, you got it now. Thanks. Golf Whiskey Alpha.
Okay, we'll take Golf down to Whiskey Alpha, yeah. I'm going the right way now, American 1796.
So I wish they would create some way to mount this.
Ground United 1265, we're Alpha November, just got a gate change up to the north side here, we're Abeam Lima.
So if I got you, just turn right on Lima, going to Bravo November, keep your speed up, I'll have that frontier pass behind you.
But that suffices for now.
Bravo November, thanks for the help, United 1265.
We've already got our fuel and our payload in. Got the flight plan already. Just got to bring it in the Garmin. How easy it is to do that stuff anymore. It's really nice. Okay.
American 1796, next right turn, monitor.
Then we're hooking peak breakers. Yep.
35 to next right turn, American 1796, we'll see you.
Make it a little smaller. There we go. Okay, there's no departure. There is a SID. We're expecting runway 32. We'll do an RNAV up there. About a 350-mile flight. IFR, flight level 290 today. So let's go ahead. We'll just get our chart up.
South 1606, 7 Whiskey with Whiskey.
Southwest 1606, ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Golf and Whiskey Alpha.
Yeah, 34 left, Golf, and Whiskey Alpha. 1606.
Bogey to arrival. Get that in place. All right. Let's get fired up and cleared. Get everything going. Crash bar's already up. Fuel on. Start off on the right tank.
Southwest 1648, do you have the numbers for
Fuel
34?
pumps on.
Southwest 1648?
Nerve and strobe. Clear the
Southwest
prop.
1648, do you have the numbers for
Clear.
34?
We have numbers for everything. What do you need? 1648?
So
Prop
1648, I'm
up.
just making sure you're
Start.
not going to set your parking brake to reprogram it in.
We took care of it before we pushed.
Alright, thanks.
Watching the NG. 13 to 15. Into this fuel. Watching ITT. Picked out 795. That's 50%. We got to start. We'll go starter off. Auto on the ignition. We'll bring on HSI, ADI, RMI, and gyro.
Yeah,
And
70
here,
for
turn
the-
on the EFIS master.
Runway 34 left.
Come over here. Fuel selector to auto. Auxiliary pump auto. We'll bring on the radio master. Autopilot trim masters. We'll bring on the bleed. And we'll bring on the AC. 29,000, so we'll crank this up to 30,000 on the inner window. Right there. 103 degrees, so we'll kick that up on high. AC on, it will cool down. Alright, let's get our plan.
Yeah, 2031 heavy monitor tower, 135.3 today.
1353, bye-bye.
There it is. Nice. That's our safe taxi. We need, we get an ATIS.
34 monitor tower,
119675.
135.3
Key West International Information Zulu, 1853 Zulu winds are 324 at 7 knots. Visibility 10 miles. 2,900 few clouds. 5,000 few clouds. 6,000 overcast. Temperature 30, dew point 24. Current altimeter is 2979er. Arriving and departing runway 27. Key West International Information Bravo, 1853 Zulu winds are 324 at 7 knots. Visibility 10 miles. 2,900 few clouds.
118.2, see if we can get a
5,000 few clouds.
IFR release.
6,000 overcast. Temperature 30, dew point 24. Current altimeter is 2979er. Arriving and departing runway 27. Key West International Information Bravo, 1853 Zulu winds are 324 at 7 knots. Visibility 10 miles. 2,900 few clouds. 5,000 few clouds.
Clearance, TBM November 901 Sierra Bravo with Bravo, request IFR clearance.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er, have a good one.
Ground on 1219, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
1 Sierra Bravo, ground frequency is 121.9er.
Ground, TBM, screwed it up. Ground, TBM 901 Sierra Bravo with information Alpha requesting IFR clearance.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo is cleared to Kilo Charlie Romeo Golf as filed. Expect departure runway 27. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 3 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.02. Squawk 6164.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo is cleared to Kilo Charlie Romeo Golf as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 3 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.02. Squawk 6164.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, read back correct. Altimeter is 2979er. Let us know when you're ready to taxi.
Citation 9.
Altimeter 2979, 1 Sierra Bravo.
03 Mike Charlie, down, hold short of taxiway Golf and expect runway 34 left.
Hold short of Golf, we'll expect 34 left.
Okay, let's see what we got. Need to get departure on 12402, dialed up.
United 83, just verify that transponder's on or recycle it.
How's it look now?
United 830, thanks, got it.
What does this? I don't know. Okay, we'll go back into the menu.
Citation 3 Mike Charlie, behind the southwest, runway 34 left, taxi straight ahead.
34 left, straight ahead behind the southwest. Here's my Charlie.
No.
Limerick 4476 behind United, runway 34 left, taxi via Golf and Whiskey Alpha.
Alright, behind United, 34 left, Golf Whiskey Alpha, 4476.
don't know why it does that. That's kind of weird. Maybe they'll get that fixed. Alright, we're ready for taxi.
Runway 4476 at Alpha Alpha, give way to
Taxi
Delta.
lights
out of
on.
Alright, with Delta, 4476.
Parking brake off. Get a little bit of power to get her going. And then quickly right back out of it. Heavy aircraft. Trim set.
Delta 2333, the RJ will wait on you.
Ground, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for taxi.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact tower on 118.2.
Thank you, Delta.
Tower on 118.2, 1 Sierra Bravo.
2333.
Tower, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for taxi.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for taxi instructions.
Yeah, we'll pull up a little more.
Alaska 32, turn right, taxi via Kilo and Kilo Tree, contact ramp at spot 9.
Right turn, Kilo 3, ramp at spot 9, Alaska, 32.
Tower, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for taxi.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for taxi instructions.
Ground, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for taxi.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact tower on 118.2.
Ah, that's getting stupid. Make way for the Learjet.
Southwest 1606, monitor tower 13.
Yeah, this parking area. Tower, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for taxi.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for taxi instructions.
Yeah, okay.
Tower, UPS 219 Heavies, final speed.
EBS 219 Heavy,
Ready for taxi. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
Twin 330 at 10, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Clear land, 27 right.
Ready for taxi. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for taxi instructions.
Ground. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for taxi.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact tower on 118.2.
Wow, Key West really sucks. Request taxi. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact tower on 118.2.
Tower. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for departure.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for taxi instructions.
Well, y'all won't give it to me, so I'm just gonna take off.
Contact ramp here.
Spot 7, contact ramp, American.
And this better be the right runway, because you won't tell me. Tower. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for departure, runway 27.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for taxi instructions.
Ready for departure, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for
American 99 Heavy.
Ground, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, ready for departure.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact tower on 118.2.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Foundation 3 Mike Charlie, monitor tower 135.3, good day.
Okay. Well, they won't give it to us, so we're just going to get off the ground, contact departure. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo is ready for departure, runway 27.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 121.9er for taxi instructions.
Never mind, we're taking off. That's 10 times. Y'all can't get it right, screw you.
Piedmont 6010, Philly wind 330 at 11, runway 27, right clear land caution, runway turbulence. Just right clear land.
You got Toga. We're not going to do any checks. Put in a lot of right rudder trim. Then we have to fight that torque. Power set. Temps and pressures in the green. Looking for 85. 85. Back on the yoke. Floats right off the runway.
Frontier 1164.
Was it right? Get it.
14, runway 27, right clear land.
Make the land. He's on the right. Clear land. Clear follow.
Flaps up. 850 mode. Pull the throttle back. Got an exceedance. So got it caught. We're okay. Let's go on over to departure. Departure, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo with you, climbing flight level 6000.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good afternoon.
Nav mode. Pitch for 140.
At 463, reduce speed to 250, then instead of making
Got that trim, yaw damper on.
Send down to 7,000, United 463.
Autopilot on. Flight level change. You ready to... Oh, set the torque. We got it. Radar on. We are off.
At 1496, flighting 120, intercept at 10 center localized.
120 on the heading, 10 center localized, United 1496.
Send those up. Those are our 140 climb speed. Repair. We're not going to need. They're going to hold us at 6,000 for a while. Departure TBM 1 Sierra Bravo with you at 6,000 feet.
187 is going to maintain 7,000. Down to 7,000, American 187.
Departure TBM 1 Sierra Bravo radio check.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, you are loud and clear.
60 degrees in here. We can warm that up. We'll put that on low. Pull 6,000.
At 1496, your clear visual approach to 10 center, maintain 180 knots or greater, still ray. 180 knots or greater, full ray, clear the visual 10 center, knots 1496.
Never fails. We record a video. Pilot ATC screws up. We need higher clearance. Departure TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Request altitude 12,000.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo negative. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 13,000. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
Aircraft calling departure, say again with your call sign.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Hit vertical speed. 13,000. Energize. Up. We'll pitch up. Steve-O goes to about 4,000 feet. Hit that flight level change at 140. Looking good. Cloudy, cloudy. 57 degrees. Shouldn't have to worry about any ice. Might ought to bring in there's the separator for safety.
170 knots now. 170
So 2,000. There's flight level change. Whoop. Separator's on. Lower that nose, get that 140. Limited by ITT.
American 187, contact approach 124.35.
In the soup. 10,000 for 13. Breaking out. Got our 140. 10,000 lights off. Oxygen on. Pressurization's coming up. more I learn about this plane, the more I love it. Black Square is top notch, but this is up there with PMDG. Can't wait till they put out their twin Duke. I'll be getting that. 1,000 to go. Absolutely phenomenal aircraft.
Speed 160, Korean 037, heavy confirm, maintain 5,000.
Departure request center frequency TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
Aircraft calling departure, say again with your call sign.
Say center frequency TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, Miami center frequency is 124.7.
Going to Miami Center, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Miami Center, TBM November 901 Sierra Bravo at 13,000.
Aircraft
American
calling center, say
251
again
Center, good
with
morning,
your call
climb and
sign.
maintain, flight level 330.
Miami Center, with you at 13,000, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good afternoon. Altimeter is 2978.
Altimeter 2978, 1 Sierra Bravo. Center, request flight level 290, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Good morning.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
United 948, 210, 290, so far.
So instead of having to spin the dial on the Bravo, we'll just come over here and go 290.
United 948.
Get you up. Power is limited by ITT. Hold it right there.
251, climb and maintain, flight level 350. 350, 251.
We are in 850 mode. So there's a file on flightsim.to with some Axis and O's LVARs, and they have the 850 button in there. So I'm using the flaps on my lower part here on the Axis, and then I put the TBM 850 mode on the actual flap lever of the Bravo.
American 251, contact center on 127.17, good day.
Little change.
12717, 251.
Paying attention. So anyway, flip the flap lever up. Once the flaps are up, it goes into 850 mode. Then you have to assign the down part to flaps down, and then it'll come out of 850 mode and then back to the Axis for flaps. It's really sweet. Waypoint change coming, 3 miles. We're not getting a distance to destination. I don't know why.
American 270 Center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 350. 350, American 270.
Right back. Okay. Back on it. See what that does. I'm going to release the autopilot, see what happens.
And 426 Center, climb and maintain flight level 350. Attention to the climb of 350 at 426.
Alright, so I got a little bit of adjusting to do.
Delta 956, contact center 134.907, good day. Contact 497, Delta 956. Contact center 127.17, good day. 2717, American 11, 1235, good day.
Good morning, UPS 2949, climb through flight level 280 for 290.
Yes, 2949, Center, good morning, climb maintain flight level 350.
Up to 350, UPS 2949.
FedEx 3012, assassin 280 for 290. FedEx 3012, center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Okay, flight level 370, and for FedEx 3012, we'd like to request flight level 350 as the final for a little while.
Okay, I got your company off your left to go same direction for a long time, and also on 35, so I can give you 37 or 35 at a speed, or 33 at your choice.
Okay, we'll go on up to flight level 370 for FedEx 3012.
FedEx 3012, roger, and stay heading.
We are heading about a 040.
FedEx 3022, you're on about a 035 heading.
030, FedEx 3022.
FedEx 3022, roger, flying 035.
035 now, FedEx 3022. And just to confirm for FedEx 3012, we are clear right now to flight level 370.
FedEx 3012, affirmative.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna make another adjustment. Autopilot. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. That's the when you're recording, it records that black border in a round deal. I had to disable that to make it fully square. So we need to do the inertial separator. There we go. Forgot all about that. Okay, so we're limited by ITT. Need to back that down a little bit. Torque. There we go.
Center Southwest 947.
Well, maybe pilot ATC will treat us right the rest of the way in.
16,000.
Southwest 947, center coming in, flight level 230, resume normal speed.
Maintain flight level 230, normal speed, Southwest.
Don't know why we're not getting our distance here. Get up to our cruise altitude, we'll gain some speed. We're at 223 true.
5125.
Pressurization's doing well.
120, 37.
I didn't understand how these settings worked until I got this airplane and then watched a tutorial on it. A couple of real world pilots went through everything and explained it real well. I can't recall their names, but I did a wonderful job, and now it's real easy to understand. Basically, you roll this window up, plus 1,000 at your cruise altitude. This is the pressurization rate. This is the cabin altitude, and this is the pressure differential between the inside and outside. So finally understand that. They explained it in a way that made sense. I've been around and figured out all the lighting controls. I've yet to go through the engine trend monitor yet. I have run through some of it.
435, WT65.
Roll this down to fuel data. So once that get into cruise, we'll set the numbers by coming over here. Climb performance, long range cruise power will be just around 30,066. Let's go.
Delta 1140, we're passing 8.8 for 17,000, 281 able. Climate via
max cruise power is what we
Delta
want.
1140, I'm going to resume normal speed, come in, maintain flight level 230.
So 30,000, we'll try to get 105 or limit by.
Delta 1140.
ITT. $17 here. That needs to go to that. Just that one. Now should be getting in the 300 knot range, easy.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Miami Center on 134.75. Enjoy your afternoon.
Over to Miami Center on 134.75, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Miami.
Miami Center, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo at flight level 290.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good afternoon.
We're making it over land.
Here, Canada 585, contact center 132.15 today.
Rough start out of Key West there. I have to go back and try that again. What snafu. So we're not able to get our torque all the way up, so nominal cruise, 113, we are in the 85s. 55 gallon, that's 51.
Jet 528, contact Force Center 133.45, bye-bye.
45, Flight Jet 528, good day.
No, 68, it's long range cruise, 51, so our numbers aren't exact on the deal right now, but we got some strange stuff going on with our torque.
JetBlue 597, that's right.
We haven't missed anything.
Tango Hotel, contact center now 133.55, bye-bye.
133.55, November 414, Tango Hotel.
Still don't have it. First time I've seen that not work. Alright, 307.
Alaska 25, 360.
43 knot wind.
Alaska 25, that's a good one.
So I turned off the wind display over here because it's right here. That way I can monitor ground speed, true airspeed, distance to waypoint, distance to destination. I like that. So I'll just ease the seat back for a while, just cruise, enjoy the aircraft, autopilot. So I've been through the gamut on retweaks here the last couple weeks. On the Brunner yoke, I went into the software there, like I said, and disabled linear on my axes on the pedals and yoke, and now these things just hand fly perfect. Every aircraft I've been into, I can trim it out. One of these days, I have an action camera, kind of like a GoPro. It's broke. I was going to set that up and record the Brunner in flight, but anyway, that's going to have to wait unless I can set my phone up a way to hold it and capture. But anyway, so I got all that lined out, and every airplane I jump in now, I can fly the heck out of by hand. It's really, really incredible. Then I went back into my graphics and everything I'm running.
1778, checking in.
Decided to revisit all that. Basically, reset defaults on the simulator settings and on OpenXR toolkit, and then just started reading and reading and reading and reading, and finally came out with settings I can live with. My main complaint was everything would look great, but I'd have either a gauge kind of blur out there in the world was blurry. It's a constant struggle with a lot of people out there. So anyway, I found some settings that really, really jive together. So now, look outside there, it's just spectacular at altitude, and then as I descend down about 5,000 feet, as you come lower, you start getting the anomalies, shimmers, kind of low. Well, I still got a touch of them, but I was able to figure out how to minimize that, and that was back in the NVIDIA driver settings. I went where it was high performance. I always try to tell you, go high performance. Well, I went to quality, and that's what did it. And then I was able to bring in the super sampling back in, which allows taxiway lines to be visible, and then the super sampling would come in there and cause the shimmers to get worse. But I was able to get it kind of actually quite well. I got it where it's acceptable. You still get a touch of it, but it is what it is, I guess.
Westjet 703, request flight level 400.
703, contact 400.
Well, let's see what we can get out of her today. 308 knots. True. Got a little room on ITT. Let's bump her up a touch. Right at the red line. Torque up to 90. Be real careful up here now. We don't exceed that. So we can gain a little bit.
For traffic.
Black Square just outdid themselves with this thing.
Flight level 380, reach cruise 1681.
I know the A2A Comanche is probably a cut above everything else as well, but my issue with that was with their software they run, it doesn't account for a Brunner, and I heard that they were going to get a hold of a Brunner yoke and try to get something going where that was going to be possible to use the two, but this came out. I was kind of waiting for this anyway, so I've been waiting on this quite a while once I knew it was going to be coming out. And so anyway, I'm content with this for single engine. This is just the speed, and the only thing to make it better would be a twin engine, you know, which they're going to do with the Duke. And anything like this, I'll be getting it. And then 777 from PMDG, and I'll have my fleet. I don't foresee needing any other aircraft, because I got the 737 from PMDG, and I always find myself going back to the CRJ, which is really my #1 airplane for commercial. And then once that 777 hits, I'm good. The 777's anything like the 737, I won't need the 787 default, because it just will not be up to the standards of the others. So anyway, call it good. So what I did, I ordered a throttle lever that is just like the one you're looking at here. It's the bigger handle with the button on the side. I've got that coming. And then I ordered a flap lever for the TBM that's going to match up there. And then I'll use the blue and red that I've got for the prop and the fuel. And then once the 777 lands, you know, I'll look at how I'm going to set up, try to maximize costs, and between 777, 737, and CRJ. I've been looking at them. They're out there available, but one of my sticklers is having the auto throttle switch / toga switch available. And then I'm looking at some trim wheels. It's a little box with 3 trim wheels. You'll have a pitch, which I already got for the Bravo, so I'll discount that. And then it's got 2 for aileron and a roll, which I'd like to incorporate. And then it's got some rotary switches, 4 rotaries, so I might be able to do something with those as far as tuning radios, or I'll find something to do with them. I'm thinking radio tuning at this point.
74, correct,
We don't need a radar on, there ain't nothing going on, so we'll just click that sucker off. A lot of times I'll pull weather up on NexRad up on this or over here, and I won't be getting it there unless it's just, you know, pretty heavy rain. Not sure what's going on with that, but I'll read up on it. Sure, no big deal. I did see some down flying around yesterday evening. And then there's a few things I need to read up on. So while we're sitting here, we can do a little hand flying, I guess. Everything's trimmed in.
Center SAT 0142 passing 1000 for the block.
SAT 01 flight center address.
I just love the new yoke axe. I can go off the yoke switch or the trim wheel. We're trimmed.
703, contact center 132.15.
215, what's that, 703, see you.
Hand flying, almost hands free, just catching a little dip up and down. Just touch the yoke and it responds properly. It doesn't get crazy stupid anymore. I love it. I say it's like having all new airplanes.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Miami Center on 127.2. Good day.
Miami Center on 127.2, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, this is Miami Center on 134.75. Go ahead.
Center, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, flight level 290. Center, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo at flight level 290.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good afternoon.
Canada 105, contact center 132.15.
13215 there, Canada 105. Come on.
So, with the yoke setup, since I went off linear, I did take the curve less sensitive on the pitch. The roll and yaw, the standard, default. That way I'm not back and forth, trying to find that 0 VSI center, which I got right there. So I'm trimmed. I'm just sitting here touching with my fingers, responding to the air currents going by. Every plane now is like this. It's just phenomenal.
463 request.
I've struggled with
get 340 if it's available.
pitch sensitivity like that decades.
463.
This plane keeps you on your toes with failures. I had one earlier. It was, what was that? Lost the deal. I couldn't, oh my. EFIS wouldn't power up. What the heck? So then instead to reload the simulator and all that good stuff and, reload Windows and everything is like, check the circuit breakers. I didn't go through the checklist or anything abnormal, but then I went over into the failures menu. Sure enough, there it was. Pretty awesome.
Good morning, KLM 655 Heavy, flight level 380.
KLM 655 center, reset transponder, walk 2650.
650, KLM 655.
Do need to trim the rudder on this, especially during takeoff. Either that or hold right pedal. Then once you get up in the air, you can trim it back neutral. Get your plane stable in the climb and in cruise. You'll retrim again.
We can head towards Cosmo and do the ILS 31 into the Bemidji if that helps. 14, clear your clock. Direct Cosmo and Bemidji 14.
Well, I've heard some people say this is as close as you can get of having the real airplane in your computer. They're not kidding. Thing's a dream. 314 true airspeed, 322 on the ground. So that's a very light jet speed right there. Honda jet territory. .9 gallons an hour on the burn.
Run 655, contact center 133.4. Bye bye.
133.4. Bye bye. 655.
Side wind from the left at 56 knots. RNAV into runway 32 up ahead of us. About halfway.
Good morning, Night Speed, Taiwan 23 maintain 380.
Time speed 133, Roger.
So I love how they got this where you can import SimBrief. I don't much care for using the charts on here, especially we got this over here. It's like having an iPad right beside you anyway, so I'd rather have all this other data on here than a chart and have to fumble with, where I can just reach over here and manipulate it so much easier, read it better. And I mainly use this for my notification window.
441 Romeo Sierra, looking for
ATC.
4 from runway here, climb and maintain, follow 340.
So now it's fun to hand fly.
441 Romeo Sierra, 340.
I'm just reacting to the currents. They can get you pretty wore out sitting there keeping an eye on everything, reacting all day long. I can appreciate the autopilot. Especially if you got to do some reading or something, you know. So what I need to do now is research a way to bring an MP4 player in here so I can.
441 Romeo Sierra, contact center now 133.4.
Bring in a little music.
133.4, 1 Romeo Sierra, thank you, good day.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Miami Center on 134.55. Enjoy your afternoon.
Center on 134.55, 1 Sierra Bravo. Center, TBM 901 Sierra Bravo at flight level 290.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, this is Miami Center on 134.55, go ahead.
With you at flight level 290, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good afternoon. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, descend and maintain flight level 290.
We'll go TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Busted my altitude there, 120. Fall asleep at the wheel.
Canada 540, contact center 123.72, bye bye.
123.72, Air Canada 540.
yeah, this plane motivated me to go in and address some issues I've been
Horizon 2765,
putting off for
contact center
forever.
134.37.
134.37.
Little annoyances.
2765, good day.
Can't forget to look out the window.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, expect the Poggi to arrive with the ORL transition for the Berlave approach to runway 32 with the Epexon transition at Jacksonville Executive at Cray.
Expect the Poggi 2 arrival with the ORL transition for RNAV approach to runway 32 with the Epexon transition TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
Aircraft College Center, CIM,
morning,
on
Southwest
side.
246 with 20.29.
Let's get back to autopilot.
Southwest 240.
Expect the Poggi 2 arrival with the ORL transition for the RNAV approach to runway 32 with the Epsom transition TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
6 Center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
370, Southwest 246.
November 89er Delta Whiskey, contact center 134.37. Good morning.
3437. 9
Okay, didn't have the approach in there right. I thought I did. So we got 143 miles to our destination.
Center Galaxy 815, Juliet Whiskey 350.
November 815 Juliet Whiskey Center, good morning. What's your Mach number?
Decimal
Look out the window a bit there for a while.
Juliet,
Put the seat
make your Mach
back.
80 radar for
Let's
safety.
see. I heard something about armrests. Yeah. How about that? So once I get a few flights under my belt, we'll go into the complete test of everything when you first fire it up. This is one airplane that you'll want to do that with. Coast correction.
Southwest 1027, climb and maintain flight level 370.
370, Southwest 1027.
Alright, so we know that on our fuel, let's
November 49er Whiskey Alpha Center, good morning.
Sierra Bravo contact Miami Center on 124.1 Avenue afternoon.
Center on 124.1, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
1 Sierra Bravo Center freeway.
Center, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo at flight level 290.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good afternoon.
To our waypoint.
340 Westman.
Guy was 3457, center, good morning.
Indicated 190. Check. True airspeed 314. Check. Mach 0.5 what?
Center exit 406, 20.5 for 290.
ExoJet 406, center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
ExoJet 406, 330.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, descend via the bogie to arrival with the ORL transition to cross Epsom at or above 3,400 feet. Altimeter is 2970 at Jacksonville Executive at Crime.
Descend via the Poke to arrival with the ORL transition to cross Epsom at or above 3,000 feet. 400 altimeter is 2970, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Enjoy your afternoon.
Center on 134.0, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Center, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, with you at flight level 290.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good afternoon.
United 1648, 230, climbing 290.
United 1648, center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Level 330, good ride this morning, United 1648.
Affirmative.
Southwest 1429, 233, climb 290.
Southwest 1429, center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
330, South 1429.
Descend in 3 minutes. We'll go vertical speed. Now, I'll set this down to 3,400.
Southwest 1027, climb and maintain flight level 390.
390, Southwest 1027.
Top of the descent right there. Mm, 1,800 feet per minute. That's what I told it.
Southern, good morning, Compass 5729, level 350.
Compass 5729, center, good morning.
Yep. Altimeter 2970, if I can remember that.
And center sky is 3460, flight level 370.
That was 3460, center, good morning.
Should get a message when it's time to descend.
Southwest 1429, what's the indicated there in the climb?
305.
Southwest 1429, right at 300 or greater, then just transition Mach 78 or greater for spacing compass.
Southwest 1429.
Well, we survived the cruise. The taxi out was jacked up, but so back that power off. Start descending, 1800.
Southwest 1646, you can maintain 300 knots for the climb out, and then transition to Mach 78.
300 knots and Mach 78 Southwest 1646.
Southwest 246, traffic 2 o'clock, 10 miles northwest, bound east 75 and 30.
Southwest 246.
Compass 5693, contact center 134.37. Good morning.
3437, Compass 5693, good morning.
American 1164 is out of 26-2 for 290.
American 1164, center, roger.
Sure, it's got that in there.
Delta 2854, contact center 134.907. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. 3497, Delta 2854.
Nice.
246, contact center 127.17. Good morning.
2717, Southwest 246.
We're at elevation 41. We better check that down.
Southwest 1429, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
350, so that's 1429.
Hurt my back doing that. Nice, nice, nice.
FedEx 3025, contact center 134.37. Good morning.
134.37, FedEx 3025, good day.
So, our initial approach fix, we have to be at, G-Bag 1900. Two 970 on the altimeter.
Center, good morning, Alaska 248, sea level 370.
Alaska 248, center, good morning.
Come out of 850 mode, don't need that.
And XJ 406, climbing at about 1,000 feet a minute.
Affirmative.
Okay, Roger, I'll just need you to hold that or better through 38 for traffic.
XJ 406, will do.
Thank you.
$34 miles to Epsom. Kind of hard to say. Look at that world out there. Nice and crisp all the way to the edges.
That was 3460, contact center 134.37. Good morning.
3437, Scott, 3460, good day.
1,000 for 10 landing lights.
Delta 1698 Center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 1698, good morning.
Oh, turbulent sound or something. Sounds like some tail broke off or something. Piece of metal flew off the plane, perhaps. Hope I had my doors all closed up right.
Southwest 1429 to get traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound, 737 at 1,000 feet above.
So from 34, we're going to get down to 19 pretty quick.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Jacksonville approach on 124.9. Have a good one.
Jacksonville approach on 124.9, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Jacksonville approach, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, inbound on the approach, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, inbound on the Pokey to arrival.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, good evening. Continue descent via the Pokey to arrival, for the RNAV approach to runway 32 with the EPCOM transition at Jacksonville Executive at Cray.
Continued descent via the Pokey to arrival for the RNAV approach to runway 32 with the EPSOM transition, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Landing lights. Woo! Pull some. Man, let's figure out what that sound is. And
337, you're cleared, ILS 10 Center approach.
LINS 1010 approach, come on and raise tower 1075.
Affirmative 12075, see you.
Thank you.
there's some traffic on there finally. Okay, so that's turbulence coming from, I don't know where that is. We'll fix that audio on that. Yeah, I see. It's thinking I'm landing here.
250 first, then sound, send down to 7,000, jump to 3
Yeah, that's messed up there. Thinks I'm hitting the ground.
Approach on 389, looking off 11,300 feet at November.
Runway 3389, approach running 9 left.
9 left.
Yeah, this sucker's all boogered up there, isn't it? "25 miles out. Get it down below 200 knots. Bring in the inertial separator.
1496 affirmative, you clear visual approach to 10 center, contact tower 12075.
2075 on the visual 10 center, United.
That's done. There's the separator on. Now 5 miles to our waypoint, then descend to 1900.
American 99 Heavy, turn left heading 180.
Turn 180.
VNAV target altitude is almost attained.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo clear for RNAV approach runway 32 contact tower on 132.1. Enjoy your evening.
What are we doing, airplane?
American 99 Heavy, just going to maintain 6,000.
6,000.
Go direct. Epsom, activate.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo contact tower on 132.1.
Contact tower on 132.1, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
99 Heavy, maintain 210 knots or greater.
10 knots or greater.
Come on, airplane. We need to go back here to... Let's go direct to Jab. Send 1900.
Approach 6478, sending 13,000 via shade. Cross shade 300. 754.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo contact tower on 132.1.
78 approach, plan 9 laps.
We'll play 9 left, and we got November CS 5478.
Contact tower on 132.1, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
1 Sierra Bravo frequency is 132.1.
There we go. We'll have to just do a U-turn. Alright. Tower. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo inbound runway 32. Tower. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo inbound RNAV approach runway 32.
1 Sierra Bravo frequency is...
Runway 3389, reduce speed is 250, then it's going to maintain 8.
Tower. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo inbound RNAV runway 32.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo cold wind established on final.
Yeah, the airplane did save my bike and 11 miles out. Okay. Got it figured out. We'll call when established on final. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Fly the airplane first. Get a flap in.
Winbird 4455, tower runway 36, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
So I did not. I activated the approach, but did not have approach mode armed. That was my issue. Runway in sight. Tower TBM 10 Bravo established on final. Runway 32.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo winds are 316 at 12 knots, cleared to land runway 32.
Cleared to land, runway 32, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo. Port on the left. Alright, looking good. Salvage that approach.
Sun Country 8638, tower runway 36, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
36, clear for takeoff, Sun Country 8638.
Should grab the slope, glide slope here, 2.6.
Winbird 55, correction 4455, cockpit departure today.
And departure today, Winbird 4455.
Yeah, we're way off. Didn't make it. My aircraft. Did not have approach armed at the adver. Flight director away, slow her down. Yaw damper and flap to go. That's the tone of the throttle being in idle. Gear down. Props full. Check.
Tower, good afternoon. Spirit 2979 visual 36.
2979, tower, good afternoon. Wind 3106, runway 36, good land.
Clear to land 36, Spirit 2979.
Yeah, we'll go full flaps. Yaw damper away. Balloon up. Keep her at 85. Trimmed up nice. Oh, I love my new settings on the Brunner. A whole new aircraft. Alright, power in a little bit. There we go. Find that happy medium. 2 and 2. Moving knot headwind. 500 to the ground. A little slow.
500. Sun Country 8638, contact departure today.
A little high, correcting. Fast. Back on the power. Well, most of the shimmers are gone. It's decision height 200. More power. A little high, correcting. A little low. We got it. Pull back the power. Flight idle. Let her settle. Floating.
Spirit 1813, tower runway 365.
Smooth. Just let it roll out.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo exit runway when able.
Not much on the toe brakes. Come to a stop. That ain't good. Flaps up. Get it together. TBM 1 Sierra Bravo clear of active.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, welcome to Jacksonville Executive at Croyd Contact Ground on 121.8. Have a good evening.
Ground on 121.8, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo.
Ground up.
Ground, TBM 1 Sierra Bravo, request taxi to parking.
2934, we're clear.
TBM 1 Sierra Bravo taxi to general aviation parking via taxiways Alpha, Bravo, hold short runway 05.
Then by hotel.
Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiways Alpha Bravo, hold short runway 05, 1 Sierra Bravo.
American 1416, cross 31 right at Delta, right Charlie, and then left echo.
Delta Charlie Echo, 1416, American.
Well, I'm going to hold short of 05. Alright, let's get her in. Heats can come on. So it's made mention of the way they've got the idle set on this is pretty nice. I pull it all the way back. As soon as they quit talking, you'll hear a little click right there. That's giving a little power. Once you get rolling, you come back through that click, and it right there, that click. So we'll kind of coast down a little bit. Add a click. There I see it says FBO. That's where we'll go, right there. So that was a successful flight. I had a few little issues, especially there at trying to get taxi clearance in Key West. I'll go back there and see what's going on, if it'll do it again. Redo our trim. Trim again for takeoff, and see what the one-time deal or what.
What number do you need?
It's gate 4 via Victor, but we've been told the aircraft on it is just pushing at this moment, and they want to know if we can hold short of whiskey until it comes out.
Golf, what's doing right now? Here we go.
Spirit 179, hold short of Delta.
Hold short of Delta, Spirit 179.
There's the click for power. So if you slow down to make a turn, you got to come back through that little gate or click. Keep yourself from stopping. So the approach was my fault due to not having the approach button armed on the autopilot. But we did recover, and then I was a little too high on my approach to capture the virtual glide slope on the RNAV.
Delta 2's right, after JetBlue from the right comes across, join Echo, and cross 31 right.
So then we took over manual flight and landed no problem, and then come to a stop on the runway. So just Need a little more flight time in this airplane. Put it through the different approaches and phases of flight, other than just getting up in the air and wheeling it around, you know. And we could turn. Well, since that dude's there, I should have turned right there. Let him pass. There's our parking spot over there. Then we'll do a shutdown. The plane's fun to shut down, start up, just as much as it is to fly.
Delta 471 at Golf, give way to traffic from the right.
Take a little toe brake on them turns and get into the power just a touch. Keep yourself rolling. Taxi light could come off. We'll bring him right to the front door.
Double 611, continue on Alpha to Kilo Echo.
Alpha Kilo Echo, 623.9.
Parking brake set. Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville Executive at Craig. So I don't like the way this thing does all these when I'm finished, so I'm going to shut them off. We'll do a shutdown. We'll bring avionics off, master off. We can bring back to low idle. Bleeds off.
Double 611, 23.9.
Double 611, Alpha to Kilo Echo, 23.9.
Thanks.
Fuel pump off. That can go back to manual. Ignition off, oxygen off, starter off, generator off. Boom, 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 boom. Now. That's got it.
Traffic JetBlue 1183. So much of a lineup down. At 31 left.
Negative. Just your number 2 currently heading there.
To the back. We'll let our peoples out. Let's get the drone cam. I learned how to center that back up, and here we are.
American 1416.
Get my head on the radar.
23.9.
23.9, 1416, good night.
Alright. Wonderful airplane. Boy, they all need to be like this. Get my screenshots. Boom. Need to go back in. I want to do one. I print these off and put them on my wall.
Ground Delta
So
2354 on Alpha for Bravo 20 Alpha.
Delta 2354, Roger. Just give us a call if you end up
back
having
in.
the weight.
Come back up here and a cockpit shot. Close that door. Center up. There we go. Do I want to go up a little bit? Let's go right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. There's my screenshot for the video and my wall. All right. That was fun. A few little couple things to need to get figured out, and for the most part, it was a good flight. They all can't be perfect, but that was a good start. Did some hand flying. The navigation systems all worked fine. The issues were on me. So anyway, good flight. Really good flight. Wonderful airplane. Catch you on the next one. Probably be in the TBM. All right. Good night.